In today's video, we will discuss a dangerous side effect of a type of pain medication that is becoming increasingly popular in the United States. These medications, known as opioids, were responsible for the deaths of about 68,000 people in the US in 2020 and have a high potential for addiction. Often, individuals who regularly take opioids to manage daily pain may not realize the risk they are exposed to. Nowadays, there are various options for pain relief, but this was not always the case. The origin of these medications dates back thousands of years, starting with a medicinal plant called the poppy. Although the poppy appears harmless, it contains a sap that, when consumed, produces a peculiar combination of anesthesia, relaxation, and euphoria. This sap, known as opium, has been used throughout history both as an abuse drug and as a medicinal treatment for a range of health problems. A significant change occurred in 1805 when a German scientist successfully isolated one of the substances in opium responsible for its analgesic effect, naming it morphine. Since then, other natural analgesics, such as codeine, have also been discovered, marking a significant advancement in pain management. These natural analgesics form the basis for the development of dozens of other medications that are now known as opioids. Opioids are extremely effective in relieving moderate to severe pain, such as that which occurs after surgery or due to serious illnesses like cancer. These medications work by binding to specific receptors in the body, thereby blocking the pain signals that neurons send to the brain. However, in addition to relieving pain, opioids also affect the brain in ways that can be extremely dangerous. When a person takes an opioid, their brain releases large amounts of dopamine, the hormone associated with pleasure and addiction, creating a feeling of euphoria. As the body adapts to the continuous use of opioids, the number of receptors available for these substances decreases, making the previously effective dose insufficient. This leads to a progressive increase in the required dosage, resulting in physical dependence and eventually chemical dependence, or addiction. This process can cause a person to increase their medication dosage without realizing the consequences. In the United States, where opioids are more widely studied, opioid addiction has become a public health crisis. In 2020, about 68,000 Americans died due to opioids, with fentanyl, a synthetic opioid up to 100 times more potent than morphine, being the primary cause of these deaths. Fentanyl, sold under names such as Duragesic and Fentanist, was developed to treat incapacitating pain in cancer patients but eventually infiltrated the illegal market. Global access to opioids is a complex issue, with significant variations in regulation and prescription across different regions. While the United States is facing a severe crisis, with over 90,000 overdose deaths in 2021, other countries are also experiencing an increase in opioid use and related problems. The UN reports a 45% increase in opioid use disorders over the past decade, affecting regions such as Europe, Asia, and Africa. Countries with stricter regulations, such as Japan and some European nations, have maintained lower prescription rates but are not immune to the global crisis. International cooperation and the sharing of effective practices are essential to prevent a worldwide epidemic similar to that in the US. It is crucial that opioids are used in a controlled manner, always under medical supervision and strictly following recommendations regarding dosage and treatment duration. While they are essential for the relief of severe and debilitating pain, the misuse of these medications can lead to serious consequences, including overdose death. Therefore, it is vital that people are aware of the risks and avoid taking opioids on their own or sharing these medications with others.